हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू माय चैनल लीगल वन। आज हम लोग बात करते हैं यूपी एच जे एस मेंस एग्जामिनेशन 2018 पार्ट 3 के पीनल रेवेन्यू एंड लोकल लॉज यानी कि लॉ थर्ड क्वेश्चन पेपर के रिगार्डिंग। नाउ लेट्स सी व्हाट दिस इज ऑल अबाउट। क्वेश्चन नंबर वन, पार्ट ए। By the notice, the High Court calls upon X to appear before the court. X hide himself from service of notice and also intentionally prevents the process server from lawful affixing of such notice in a conspicuous place. What offence under the Indian Penal Code 1860 has been committed by X? So this was the part A of the question number one. Part B. Middle-aged man had affair with a married lady. B, living in his neighborhood. A threatens B to publish the intimate photographs unless B gives him rupees 5 lakh. What offence under the Indian Penal Code 1860 has been committed by A? This is part B of question number 1. Part C. A is the owner cum manager of a hotel situated in the bank of a lake. The sewerage of the hotel is having an opening in the lake that corrupts the water of the lake. In result, the water becomes less fit for the purpose for which it is ordinarily used. What offence under the Indian Penal Code 1860 has been committed by A? Part D. A makes an attempt to steal some utensils by breaking upon the almirah placed in a store of a hotel. On opening the almirah, he finds out that there are no utensils. What offences A has committed and for what he is guilty under the Indian Penal Code 1860. Question number 2. Distinguish between culpable homicide and causing death by a rash or negligent act. Part B. A promises to be his student who is 17 years of age to marry her and induces her to cohabit with him. He has given her false assurances of marriage and also fraudulently gone through certain ceremonies of marriage, making B to believe that she was a lawfully wedded wife of A. Later, A refused to recognize her as his wife. What offence is committed by A and why? Give reasons for your answer. Part C. An army Jawan X um, who was away from his home for the last 2 years has requested its senior for leave, which Y refused. Annoying at this, X fired 2 shots at Y, one shot hitting Y beneath the knee of the right leg as X fired another shot which hit Y at the upper left arm. Y died 10 days after 10 days. Discuss the liability of X. Question number 3A, Part A. What are the penal provisions contained in UP Urban Planning and Development Act 1973? What is the manner and procedure for compounding the offences under the UP Urban Planning and Development Act 1973? Answer referring to relevant statutory provisions. Part B. Discuss the statutory provisions of UP Urban Planning and Development Act 1973 under which the state government exercises its control over the development authority. Question number 4. What are the factors to be kept in mind by the prescribed authority while passing an order for recounting of votes in proceedings under Section 12C1 of the UP Panchayati Raj Act 1947 challenging the election of Gram Pradhan? Question number 5. Discuss the pending proceeding under Section 95(1)(g) of the UP Panchayati Raj Act 1947. Term of Pradhan expires. Whether the proceedings can be concluded or dropped. If dropped, how the loss, waste, or misapplication of property of the Gaon Sabha can be determined and recovered. Question number 6. A suit for declaration of Bhumidhara rights is filed before the Revenue Court on 1/19/2015, in which an injunction order is also passed to the effect that the status quo as regards to possession be maintained by the parties and the property be neither alienated nor its nature be changed in any manner. On 10/9/2016, a notification is issued under Section 4(2)(a) of the UP Consolidation of Holdings Act 1953, declaring the village in which the land in question situates for being brought under the consolidation operations. The defendant in the declaratory suit in another proceedings pending before the civil court for permanent injunction, where he is a plaintiff, takes a plea that in respect to the same land on the issuance of the notification under section 4.2 of the Act 1953, the proceedings in the declaratory suit stands automatically abate. Now, discuss as to whether the plea taken by the defendant before the civil court is tenable in view of the provisions contained in section 5.2 of the UP Consolidation of Holdings Act 1953. Now, question number 7. Discuss in detail the procedure for the removal of president of a municipality by a motion of no confidence. Support your answer by the case law. Question number 8, part A. Power of the state government under section 41 of the UP Urban Planning and Development Act 1972. Now, part B actually of question number 8. Powers of the district magistrate to enhance rent under UP Act number 13 of 1972. Part C. What are the kinds of plans contemplated under the UP Urban Planning and Development Act 1973? Part D. What buildings are exempted from the applicability of UP Act number 13 of 1972? Part E. Explain the procedure for the eviction of an unauthorized occupant from the Gaon Sabha land. Question number 9. What would be the relevant factors for the district magistrate to consider while determining the standard rent under section 9 of the UP Act number 13 of 1972, and whether such an order is appealable, and if so, then discuss the powers of the appellate authority in this regard. Question number 10 and the last question of the paper. In order to file an appeal under section 161 of the UP Municipalities Act 1916, what are the prerequisites to be complied with in order to make an appeal competent? So this was a law third paper of UP HJS 2018 mains exam. Thank you. Thanks for watching.